Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I am gonna wait a couple minutes to wait for some people to hop on, make sure everyone can hear me. Hey Amber. Hey Kaylee. Oh good, can you guys hear me? Hey Jess. Hey Carly. Awesome. All right, everyone's hopping on. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, make sure everyone can hop on. If you can hear me, comment below so I know. Okay, good, everyone can hear me, awesome. I'd also love to know, hey Caitlin, where you're tuning in from. I am tuning in from New Hampshire. It is like freezing here. Hey guys. Okay, awesome. Sorry, just making sure I get everything set up here. Yay! Hey everybody! Oh my gosh, so many people are hopping on. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so fun. Yeah, so pop in the comments where you're from. I'd love to hear where you're tuning in from. Ohio, sweet, Chicago. Oh my gosh, all over the place. I'm like way up in northern New Hampshire. Canada, oh my gosh. And also feel free to tag somebody. Feel free to tag your personally sponsored coach or just tag another coach that you feel like could benefit from this call. I'm hoping my daughter sleeps through this whole hour. Chicago, California. Oh my gosh, yay. Hey, Claire. All right, so I'm just gonna wait another minute or so and then we're gonna dive in. So we're gonna be talking about like a whole bunch of stuff today, but mainly the focus is gonna be on the business activity tracker. If you guys don't have it, this is it. You need to know what this is. You need to become familiar with this. I think this call is going to be mainly focused around like really new coaches, but anyone can benefit from this. So if you don't have the Success Club Business Activity Tracker, it is in Unit 2 on the Beachbody Champion page. You can also find it in your coach office, but this is something that this is like the basis of your business. So make sure you get your hands on this. This is what we're going to be talking about, along with some other things like Team Cup and all the really fun things coming up. Georgia, New York. Oh my gosh, people are coming in from all over the place. Okay, so you guys can hear me. I am ready to get started. I don't know how to turn the comments off, but I'm just gonna try my best to like not look at them till later. And then during our work periods, I'm gonna I'm not gonna talk, I'm gonna time it because I can totally just like keep talking, and then I want you guys to do some work in this power hour. So grab your notebooks and we're gonna get started here in just a second. Connecticut, oh cool, you're kind of close to me, the closest. Okay, so let's get going. I'm just gonna do like a quick introduction of myself. So my name's Shannon, I'm a mama too. I have Wyatt who's almost 6 and Navy who's 20 months. And I love being a mom, like it is what I was meant to do. So back in March, after having my second child, I knew I was ready for a change in my life. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I was taking care of everybody else, right? Worrying about everyone else and kind of lacking on taking care of myself. So March 1st, I dived into workouts and nutrition and I saw amazing results. I had my energy back without feeling like I wanted to take a nap all the time. And I just felt so great that come May, I knew I had to share this with others. So it was the day before my daughter's first birthday and I was feeling a little down because I couldn't get to celebrate it because of COVID for her first birthday. Like she didn't care, but I cared. And I just made the decision, like after going back and forth and asking my coach like a gazillion questions, I finally was just like, I am just going to do this. And I did. And I dived in and, I've just been coaching ever since. So I've been coaching since May. I never, ever thought this is where I was going to be. So this business has entirely changed my life. I have learned so much about myself, particularly by seeing my true potential. I've grown so much mentally and physically. I've made the best relationships. that I could ever ask for. And I am in the best shape of my life at 32 years and after 2 babies. So, and how it took me until 32 years old to like dive into personal development is beyond me. So I am a 1-star diamond coach. I ended the year as a 1-star diamond coach. And that's just kind of like a quick little backstory on me and like my story. Hey girl, oh, you started in May too. Okay, cool. There's so many more people hopping on. So really the first thing that I want to do, and we can do this while people are still hopping on, before we start, I want to get in the right mindset. So this is something that's been crucial to my success in my business. And like when I want to get pumped up and do a bunch of invites, I pump on some good music and dance music, and I like bang out a bunch of invites. I play some really fun, uplifting music. I smile and I have fun and I do it. So while I'm diving into an hour of work, I like to really get my mind set for what I'm like going to be doing. So I like to take deep breaths. Like deep breaths are my thing. I had to do a bunch before this call. Or obviously personal development. So if you've already done it today, it doesn't hurt to do a little bit more. But I think that just getting into the right mindset is really, really, really where I want to start. So, I usually do my PV for the, when I'm drinking my tea in the morning, but I really like to take just the next 5 minutes. I'm going to set my timer to clear your mind of anything else going on. Turn off your notifications, practice some deep breathing, read a few pages of personal development, whatever it is. Get your mind focused and where you want it to be for this next hour of work or less. Okay, so if everyone's ready, I'm going to put 5 minutes on and let's just get in the right mindset and then we'll get started. All right, guys, we're at about 3 minutes, but I also want to add in, so hopefully everyone's kind of like gotten everything else off their mind and ready to dive into some work. The other thing that I really like to do at the beginning of the day is set an intention for the day. So I'd like for you to write in the comments what your intention is for the day. So now that you're feeling good, hopefully you can set an intention. My intention for today is to encourage and inspire others by being my authentic self. And that brings a lot to the table for me in this coaching business, which I'm going to get into in a little bit. But I'll give you guys just a couple minutes to just kind of jot down an intention of just what your intention is for the day. And then we're going to really dive in and get started. Oh, there's my timer. Oh, I love this. You guys are dropping them all in the comments. So good. Connecting and sharing with others. Yes, this is like what it's all about. Express myself fully, showing up to my authentic self. Yes, sharing this opportunity with others. I mean, that's what this is all about, guys. That's what this business is all about, sharing it with others. So while preparing for this power hour, I have to admit I was like crazy nervous, but I was also so honored to be asked to speak because it was kind of like a holy crap moment for me. When I started this business, just like any of you, I had no idea where this journey was going to take me. But by following the business activity tracker and the vital behaviors that we'll touch upon, I have been able to do this. So I watched a few power hours, before to prepare. And one of the things that Daniel DeTony said that just really spoke to me, and I quote, "I will not feel guilty for working my business. I will feel empowered to lift others up through what we have to offer. Now more than ever, people need me." And this just like truly spoke to me because this is exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I have fun with this business, guys. Like, I enjoy connecting with other women. I know people need me, so I don't let all the other stuff get in the way. I didn't start this business actually essentially to make money. I was a stay-at-home mom making it work, but I started to help myself. And now I get to help others. So, and that is something special in itself. So really, your job as a coach is not to convince people of anything. It's not to convince people to drink Shakeology or to convince them this is the best MLM to join or whatever. It is to share this experience with others. And I'm seeing like in your intentions, that's what everyone's like looking to do. So share the real, share what has to be done for you and how it's changing your life. So, and it won't happen overnight. So if you're a brand new coach, we talk a lot about this not being like a get rich quick scheme, because it's not. You have to put in the work. You have to be consistent. You have to show up every day and you will build a successful business. Consistently be consistent with your business, with your relationships, with life, and you will have a successful life. So this took me a little bit to realize that like the first few months of my business, I did not truly understand what the power of this business was all about. Another thing I want to say is that this isn't about you. So this is about someone else out there needing you. And now at the beginning, of this journey, this was totally about me. Like, I wanted to be in good shape. I wanted to feel good and do all the things. But as I grow my team and I have people thanking me for changing their lives, this is about them. And so in turn, I just keep getting better and better myself by helping other people. Okay, so let's dive into some work. So the first thing I would really like for you to do is to log into your coach office. So this is not the business activity tracker, but if you're not familiar with your coach office, get familiar with it. The basics, like set up direct deposit. But if you've already done that, like look around to see where you find your commission, check your volume activity, check your downlines, check your new orders, check your free leads, check to see when somebody might be going inactive. This is something that you should be doing every day. The coach office is like your platform for your business. So you need to be in there. You need to be checking things. You need to know what's available for you in there. So that is the first thing that I want to just spend a little bit of time on. So maybe for the next maybe 7 to 10 minutes, we'll see. Log into your coach office and familiarize yourself with it. See what's going on in there. Like if you have no idea what's going on in there, then you're just going to be like, what? So people are still having me on. This is great. So I am going to be quiet for a few minutes. So I would encourage everyone to log into their coach office, spend a little bit of time, even if you're like, you know what's going on in there, you can still find stuff to look at and educate yourself with. Hey Tracy, so many people are still hopping on. All right, so right now we're gonna log into our coach office and just kind of familiarize yourself with it, check out what's going on in there. Hey Melissa, and I've already got my timer, so I guess I can chat a little bit through this because you don't really need quiet time to go into through your coach office, but hey guys, if you're just hopping on, we are just logging into our coach office and, getting familiar with what's going on there. A few new people just hopped on. Hey guys, we have a couple more minutes. A few more people, actually quite a few people have hopped on. We're in the coach office right now. Just kind of getting familiar with the coach office before we dive into the business activity tracker. Just a couple more minutes and then we're gonna get in there. All right, so I am going to move on to the next thing because time flies when you're having fun. So we are not going to be able to get through the entire activity tracker today, but there are a few specific points that I really would like to work on. So, you know, the basics, right? Like work out and drink your Shakeology and energize. I mean, that's like a no-brainer. You can't expect to share something with anyone if you aren't doing it yourself. So chances are when you signed as a coach, you didn't just sign to be a coach, but you wanted to change your life in some way through health and fitness. So that is what being a product of the product means. And that's just like something you have to do in this business. So do these things, share it. Like I share a workout clip every single day. That's just something that I have going on every day. And you guys have already heard this, but you know, truly the basics of this business are connect, invite, and follow up. Like those are the vital behaviors. Personal development will help you do all of those things. So those are like, you know, connect, invite, follow up, personal development, drink your Shakeology, do your workout. Like those are the basics. If you only have a certain amount of time to do anything, invite, make those connections with people. I use scripts at the beginning of my business for sure, but now I just start to make connections and real conversations with people. I genuinely care, and I think that shows in my messages, and that makes a difference. So, you know, the first few months of my business, this was a lot. Like there were times when I felt like, what did I do? Did I get in way over my head? But right when I started to doubt myself about someone that ghosted me or whatever, that person would finally reply, or somebody would finally complete a share card that's been like sitting on it forever. So if you're new or you're not new and you're feeling this way, just know like this is normal and get out of your head. We all felt this way at the beginning or still sometimes, and feeling this way at one point or another. And it's okay to feel that way, but don't let it stop you from living your best life and dreaming big. So I had the opportunity to go on a diamond retreat, which is amazing, like pretty much right after I started this business. And the biggest thing that I took away from that was really self-confidence. And that has been a game changer for my business. And that has completely turned my business around, feeling more confident in myself and what I'm doing. So the relationships that you'll find in this business are incredible, like that you make with other women. I've reconnected with so many high school friends, childhood friends, strangers, and whether they sign up or not, I'm making these connections. So for the next 5 minutes, what I'd like for you to do is write down the reason that you started coaching, because writing this all out can help you a lot. You know, you should always write down like your why and, you know, have a vision board, but it's important to write down the reason that you started this journey and have it in front of you every day. So, you know, I started because of financial reasons or to get in shape myself or, whatever your reasons are. I encourage you to just write them down. We're just gonna take 5 minutes on this, but write down like your why or your reason that you started coaching, because this will be a game changer for your business, especially when you get into hard times and you need to rely back on that why, because that will be what pushes you to move forward. All right, so 5 minutes, go. I'd love to hear your why too in the comments if you'd like to drop it. We're just writing down what your reason for coaching is and your why for doing this. We got like another minute. I'm loving what you're dropping in the comments. Financial freedom, coaching keeps me motivated. Yes, 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 yes. And guys, look at this. Look at your why every day that you doubt yourself. Look at the reason that you started this journey. There was a reason, and it was a meaningful reason. So don't forget that. All right, so we're gonna dive into the next section. So the main reason that I was asked to speak on this call was because my team, for Team Cup, Boom Shakalaka was our name. We got first place for the Northeast region for the last Team Cup. So that was so fun and exciting. And if you know nothing about Team Cup, just do it. So it's a fun way to build your business. And guys, I was 3 months into my business when I did Team Cup. I had 2 girls on my team that were 2 weeks into their business. So it doesn't matter where you are on your coaching journey. This was all new to us. And I just reached out to some girls, and basically our thought was, why not, you know? So really not knowing anything about it. So it was kind of like, all right, cool. We can win some cool stuff. We can sign some people. Awesome. So once we got the report that we were like the top 10, it just made us build that momentum. And then we were like, okay, game on, you know? So what I encourage you to do, and we're going to do a little like work on this, but we started a Facebook chat group with just the 5 of us. And every time we signed someone, we would celebrate and cheer and share it with one another. And that is like what this is all about. So if you're a competitive person at all, or you just like winning like free cool stuff, and if you want to move your business forward, like do it. This is what Team Cup is all about. So we did this to build our business, but we also did it and we had so much fun. I mean, our team was boom shakalaka, like hello. So it was a fun competition, but it also we pushed ourselves knowing we wanted those like AirPods, which was like the big prize that we won. So Team Cup registration just opened up yesterday. So I strongly suggest that you find a team. So, you know, don't say that you don't have a team. Go find a team and reach out to your upline, reach out to other coaches that you connect with, find a strong group of women that you can have fun with that will benefit you and move your business forward. Create that chat thread so you can all be in touch with one another, and set goals like SC10, SC30, SC15, like whatever. Just set a goal, and then you know you can exceed that goal, but whatever that goal is for you, and then you check in with your team daily to see where they are, and it might help them. And that's the nice thing, is like, this is a great way to see how other coaches run their business, because we all have the same end game, right? To help others and make money, but we all do it so differently. So this is a great way to bounce ideas off one another and really work as a team, because everyone's on different, you know, teams. So it doesn't hurt anyone to just benefit from learning from everyone else. And, you know, a couple things that we did too was we planned a free group during Team Cup, and we all were in it together, or a sneak peek. Really make it your own, but have fun. And this will just be an added benefit to move your business forward. So Team Cups are just a great resource to help you. And this is your chance to work as a team. I don't know about you, but the team aspect of this business is really like the best part, and what it's all about for me. So like, here's your chance right now. We're going to do about 10 minutes on this. So I want you to write down the names of some people that you would want on your Team Cup. Check out FAQ 11051 if you haven't already, and get familiar with what Team Cup is, aside from kind of what I just told you. And then if you already kind of know what it is, start writing names down of people that you feel like would be a good fit for your team, and then go and register your team. You only have a limited time to register your team, and you want to do it because why the heck wouldn't you? So I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. Get your Team Cup team together. Check out FAQ 11051, and just kind of read about it. And then we'll come back in about 10 minutes, okay? we're gonna actually do about 5 minutes on this because we're running out of time and I have more stuff I want to talk about. Registered yesterday. Yay. I don't feel like this has to be like completely silent. Some activities I feel like you need to be really quiet, but has anyone else registered yet? Okay guys, just a couple more minutes on this, and then we'll move on to the next thing. guys, sorry. I'm back. I have a little one and she just woke up. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. So hopefully you guys understand Team Cup a little bit more at this point. I plan on registering this week, and come up with a team, guys. Like, have fun. This is super, super, super fun. This is a great way to move your business. So the next thing that I really want to focus on is inviting. So connecting is huge, and it's really where you want to start to build those connections. But genuinely asking people, you know, about their life and relating to them is how you will build those connections. So I connect by finding people I want to actually connect with. We talk a lot about finding your avatar. So I use Facebook, and I add friends of friends that look like somebody I would want like to be my friend, and I'd want to be working with, and I'd want to be on my team. So I find my people on Instagram by going into like local shops or things that I like, or that I find like that I use a lot, like products I use a lot, and I find their followers, and then I just like go through and I see if there's anyone that looks like somebody I would want to work with. So there's still people joining. So that is kind of like how I start making those connections. It's the inviting that everyone seems to you know, dread. So let's talk a little bit about inviting. So I remember when I first started, one of the millions of questions that I like literally asked my coach, because I ask a million questions, was, do I have to buy Shakeology every month? Do I have to be pushing and invite people? Do I have to be a salesperson? You know, blah, blah, blah. So when I first started, I didn't want to do all that. And now I can't imagine my life like not doing that. So when I first started, I invited everybody. I like invited my mom. My 6-year-old mom was doing the workouts with me. And I didn't really focus on one person, like one, you know, group of people, where now I am. And that has been super helpful to my business. So you want to invite to move your business. And as a new coach, you might be thinking like the same thing as me. Like, I don't want to invite, I want to invite. But really, when you start connecting with people, then you have something beautiful to share, then the inviting is easy. So my best tip for you, my number one tip, is to be you. Like, when you're inviting, connecting with people, be yourself, be genuine. You can use a script to help guide you, but every situation is unique. My second tip is that I like to do, and I've been doing this a lot recently, it's been working really well for me, is give them an out. So instead of saying something like, hey girl, I wanted to invite you to my next boot camp, let me know what you think, or, you know, something along those lines, I encourage you to say something like, hey girl, thanks so much for watching my stories or loving on my posts, whatever. This has been such an incredible journey for me. Every like, comment, or follow, I really, truly appreciate it, and I mean that. I wanted to invite you to my next boot camp kicking off Monday. Have you ever tried at-home workouts? No pressure at all, just thought I'd ask. You know, you can just see how different that is. So I usually always like to end my message with a question too, like, how can somebody be mad at me for asking that? You can't. So I would really like to spend the next 5 minutes going into your most recent Instagram or Facebook post and see who liked or commented. Like, see whoever showed some engagement in your post and invite them. Like, just go for it. Try doing what I just said as a script, or come up with your own. But go in, see who liked and commented. We're gonna go into stories next. But I'd really love to see like how, just go in and invite people. So for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna do that. Or just go to like the latest post that brought you the most engagement. Because guys, like, the other thing is, if people are posting on social media, they want engagement. Sometimes people need more time, and you're gonna get a no, but you're never gonna know unless you invite. And you know, I can't stress enough just being yourself. If you are passionate about this business, if you're passionate about the things that you're doing in this business, then sharing it with others and inviting people to do this with you is not hard. Hey Megan, yeah, I will. It's so, hold on. So I like to say something like this. Hey girl, thanks so much for watching my stories. Or like I said, loving on my posts, depending. This has been such an incredible journey, and every like, view, or comment is such a support, and I truly mean that. I also want to invite you to my next boot camp kicking off Monday. Have you ever tried at-home workouts? No pressure at all. Just thought I'd ask. And I always change it up. Like I'll say, hey mama, like if they're a mom, you know, some people like to say, hey sister, or, you know, whatever. I've always been a like, hey girl. But you know, make it unique to you. So the next thing, because we're running out of time, but the next thing I'd really like for you to do is go into your story views, people that have liked or comment on a post, or I love IG, Instagram story views, because you can see literally everyone that views your story, and Facebook, which is a little different than posts. But what I encourage you to do is go in and actually look at their Facebook or Instagram. Now that does take a little bit of time. But you know, even if you take like 10 minutes to go in and actually look at some of your new followers or your new friends, go into their Facebook or Instagram page and like 3 of their most recent pictures and comment on 1 or 2 of them. And when you comment, ask a question, like get a conversation going. Another thing that I kind of have started implementing into my routine is in Facebook, going through alphabetically, like go to your A's, all of your A friends, and just start from all your A's and just start going down the list of people and going into each person, seeing if you can connect them in some way, show some love on their posts, because then they're going to bump up and they're going to see your stories and they're going to bump up in your newsfeed, you know, and all that stuff. But I encourage you to check out, you have to know who's watching your stories and who's actually following you. So that's a great way. And whether it's Instagram or Facebook, another really great way for engagement is to use polls and questions on Instagram. You can definitely find like Instagram and Facebook trainings like in some of these groups. But let's spend just a couple minutes doing that. And these are things you can continue like after the call. And you know, another thing, like you guys, you know, especially if you are really new, there will be times that people won't respond or they'll ghost you or whatever. I can't tell you how many times I've had people that didn't respond. They're still watching me. And then like months later, I respond, you know, I follow up and they're like, okay, I'm ready. Or they reach out to me. So like, I can't express enough that you have to show up every day. You have to be consistent. There'll be times when I spend so much time and effort writing a post and I get like 1 like, and then I'll spend so much time making a post and the next day I get like 50 likes. It's just, and you know, that can bring you down, but that's where we talk about personal development and really realizing like you just have to keep showing up. So another thing, like go into anyone that you have invited already and that didn't respond and just say something like, hey girl, I know life is busy, but I wanted to follow up on my last message. I mean, people get busy. I can't tell you how many times I've done that and someone's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I meant to reply. Like, don't be afraid to ask people again or follow up or just, you know, build that connection again, because there's nothing wrong with that. Just a couple other things, guys, because it's hard to learn to be okay with rejection. That took me a really long time. And again, personal development, like you just be yourself, and those are the people that you don't want to attract. And I know it's easier said than done. And planting seeds, yeah, because that's what you're doing. You're literally like sprinkling seeds. All the people that you might be talking to now might not join you for like until a year from now, and you have to realize that, because overcoming objection and being okay with rejection can be very difficult, but it's definitely part of this business, and it's something that you have to learn to deal with. But like another couple things, because again, we're running out of time. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have taken so much time to wait for everyone to hop on at the beginning. But, I aim to do at least 6 to 8 stories in my Instagram every day. And this is like also just like my daily life. So it's not always just about coaching. It's not always just about health and fitness. Like, I want to provide people value. And that's what people want. People want a reason to follow you. So yes, it can be about health and fitness. Like, you want it to obviously be about health and fitness, but you're not always going to be like, oh, I'm drinking my Shakeology. Oh, I'm drinking my Energize. Like, do you want to join me? Like, you have to be authentic. You have to think outside the box, and provide people with value, share recipes, ask people for advice on mom tips or whatever, and just like relate to people, genuinely care about people. And that will go such a long way in this business than being like just the mono robot that's just like, do you want to join me? Do you want to join me? Do you want to join me? So we're coming up on an hour pretty quick here, but does anyone have any questions? Sorry, I got like distracted halfway through because my baby woke up, but I don't have a babysitter, so this is kind of how it had to be, which is part of the beauty of this business, I guess. But if anyone has any questions, I hope you guys were able to get some good stuff out of this power hour, team cup, setting intentions for the day, getting in the right mindset, figuring out like your why you started coaching, familiarizing yourself with the coach office, and then just kind of starting to learn more about inviting. And another thing too, like, if you are, one thing that I do a lot of, and that has really helped me in this business, is checking in with my current challengers. I think that's also really important to do. Check in with the people that you've already signed. Because again, like, I want them to know that I want them to be in this for the long haul. So I'm in my challenge groups all the time. I'm always in there. I'm always providing value. I don't just sign someone and say like, okay, see you later. Like, I am always in there. Maybe sometimes too much, but I'm still like, you have to find that balance of inviting, of connecting, of following up, like all the things, and then being involved in the people that you've already signed. Because the last thing you want to do is sign someone and then just like have them feel like you don't appreciate them. So I am always in my challenge groups. Oh, thank you, Holly. Couldn't be here without you, girl. Yeah, I'm like nursing my baby right now. I was trying to find someone to watch her, but it just wasn't happening. All right, guys. So if anyone has any questions, I'll leave it open for another minute or so. Well, a couple minutes. We have a couple minutes, but definitely make sure you register for Team Cup. It's going to be so fun. And I hope you can use anything. I hope that there's something that you can take away from this. If anything, know that Team Cup's super fun. And inviting is crucial in this business, and it will change your business and make it fun. Be genuine, be kind to one another, support one another. And a lot of the messages that I share with people, I just talk about this being about women supporting women, because to me, that's what this is about. All right, guys, thank you so much. This has been super fun. If anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Feel free to ask any questions and I can get to them later. So, okay. Bye, guys. Have a good